Hey guys, so today I want to do a quick little video here, side-by-side comparison here, the iPhone 6 versus the Sony Xperia Z3, which is Sony's latest high-end smartphone here, and Apple of course, with their new iPhone 6, which is their latest iPhone. So to start off here, I have the copper edition of the Sony Xperia Z3 here, and the like gold color iPhone, which is I think both look pretty nice. There's a bad thing though with Sony Xperia Z3 already here from the start. It seems like it spins around a little bit too much on the table. Sometimes when I play music, it even moves around. I don't think, I mean, I have the Z2, and I think the Z2 had some things on the sides of the phone, so it didn't move around that much. And also it looks like it could be a little bit too much of a fingerprint magnet, but looks extremely cool though. But then the iPhone here with this like matte back and this antenna design, definitely do enjoy it as well. And this rounded off design on these sides, which is a very cool step up. And this one also is featuring a very similar thing there, with a way more rounded design compared to what you did get on the Xperia Z2. This one, of course, waterproof and water resistant as well. So let's just check out some other specs here on these two devices over here. So we do have a 4.7 inch display here, so a little bit smaller on the iPhone, versus 5.2 inch display here on the Xperia Z3. The Xperia Z3 also looks like it's a little bit thicker versus the slim iPhone. You can see both kind of like almost have like an inspired design. You can see this little charger thing here. What else kind of specs do we have? Well, it's not just that, of course. We do have the latest version of Android here, and we do get Apple's latest iOS version here, which is iOS 8. As you see here, about phone, iOS 8.0, Android 4.4.4. You can kind of see here multitasking, of course. Close all, pretty nice. So some other specs here, of course, on these two devices is here we have a 720p resolution display, or I think you should maybe call it 720p, 750p, 1080p display here on the Xperia Z3 here, which is of course higher resolution. Overall, the pixel density, even though it's bigger, I think the PPI pixels per inch is a little bit higher. 16 and 32 GB variants of both these two devices. I think at least it should be 3 GB of RAM here though inside of the Xperia Z3, which definitely feels a lot like sharper in speed and all that compared to the Xperia Z2. But I haven't tested it that much. I definitely will do that because it feels nice. And also the like feedback when you write stuff and everything looks nice. Of course, with the new iPhone, you can finally type, I feel, with two hands, and it kind of feels like Apple finally did this. You can type with two hands. I find it always kind of hard on a 4-inch display. Touch ID should also be better here than to the previous iPhones. 8 megapixel camera though here, downside on the iPhone here, only 8 megapixel, and Android and many other smartphones, they have at least like 30 megapixel camera. But then again, of course, it's not all about pixels. I mean, Apple have done some good things here. You can change exposure and stuff like that when you take pictures, and that's definitely a nice little thing there. But I mean, it shouldn't be no match here for Sony with this awesome 20 megapixel camera. I mean, I'm pretty sure it takes way better pictures. So that is definitely cool here on the Sony smartphone. Quad-core 2.5 GHz Snapdragon 801 inside of the Xperia Z3 versus dual-core 1.4 GHz, which is a step up from older iPhones. Apple A8 chipset with the GPU GX, the PowerVR GX 6450 versus the Adreno 330 GPU here inside of the Z3. Which is what the most Android devices use nowadays. There's a big thing here on difference in battery life. 3,100 milliamps inside of the Xperia Z3, which is sounds extremely high compared to the only 1,810 milliamps that you get on the iPhone 6. You can also see here it has a great power management app here, where you can have a bunch of different modes. You can see how long battery life and stuff like that. Of course, the iPhone also has similar things. If we go into general, you see usage, battery usage. You can at least see what kind of apps that's using battery life. But I don't think it really has that good like power management as the Xperia phone has. So that could be interesting there. So definitely let me know if you want to see specific comparisons like in games and stuff. This was just an overall little look here on different things. Of course, there's a lot of things to go over, but some people just want to have a quick little look here on the specs and everything, and maybe they could decide from that which is their favorite device. You can also see this one has like a little like almost looks a little bit, you know, this glass goes off like on the sides, so it could be create like a cool effect when you're close to sun or a light source. So definitely let me know what you want to see on these two devices. Both are very, very great devices. I have to test them more though to get a better feel of them, because I just recently got both. But very, very cool, and hopefully you did enjoy these two devices over here, and definitely let me know which one here is your favorite. Of course, big selling points here for the Sony device, of course, is that it's water resistant and like dust resistant. That's something that's definitely pretty awesome. So yeah, peace out.